Hello, my good farmers, my viewers. I hope you're doing well and fine. This is your farmer, K Farmer. I'm here for an episode that I'm calling What Should Every Onion Farmer Have Before You Start Your Program, your planting program for onion? What should you have as a farmer? What should you have for you to produce and to produce well? What is it that you need to have? What do you need to know? The first thing is information. Information drives all sector of economy. So as a farmer, you need to have information, the correct information on the following items. Seed selection, you need to know which seeds working well for you as an onion farmer. You know, there are onions that perform better in cold areas, and there are onions that perform better in very hot areas like where I am. So the first thing that you need to have is the information. You have to have information concerning that crop that you're doing, the complete cycle of it. In that information, now you go to another very key important. You need to have a budget for your crop. A budget, you formulate a budget, work it out, and this budget will help you understand the up and downs of the crop that you're doing. A budget will stipulate the finances that you need, the labor that you need, the items that you need, the fertilizer, the chemicals. You need to write them down and allocate them some resources before you begin your project. The third thing that you need, and this is very important, source of water. You need to know very well what will be your source of water. Is it rain fed? Will it be sustainable? Is it drip irrigation? Will it be sustainable? Is it furrow irrigation? Are you near a river? And is it sustainable? That is it. You need to have a very reliable source of water for you to begin. Before you begin your project, think about that aspect of your source of water. It has to be there before you do it. The other point you need is the management structure. How are you going to manage your crop? How are you going to manage your crop? Which acreage are you targeting to do? How are you going to manage it? What is your labor force? You need to have it. What kind of skilled and unskilled labor do you need? You need to have it. And farmers miss this point. They think you can do it on phone and succeed. No. Have a strategy. Even if you're far away from your farm, there is a way that it can work it out. Have that strategy with you. Don't just gabble with your money. The other key thing that you need to highlight it correctly is you need to have now your finances. You have to, for example, for onions 1 acre, we say an operation cost of around 200,000. You have to have it for the seed, for the planting, for the watering scheme. All those, you need to have that fund and allocate it differently, right? These are very basic, but most people underestimate that factor, and then you realize way back later you missed a point. So you have to have that budget and have that resources and fund your work so that you can have the maximum output. And the last thing that I want us to think about as I go is that you need to have a market and you need to have a planting program. A planting program helps you to know when I will be in this market, which is the market price at that time, what will be my break-even point. When I'm making money, I'll get it at this point. Those factors, they are very important. So keep learning, keep enjoying, keep educating yourself before you begin your project. Make sure your crop, as usual, is clean, free from pests, free from drips, so that once you do that, you're going to get a return. Maximize on the yield per unit area, reduce or monitor your cost of production very keenly, and with that you are going to make and to enjoy when you're farming. Thank you very much. This information is for all farmers. Share with them. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have questions, ask relevant questions that will help us improve our cost of production, that will help improve our yield per acre. And with that, we are going to feed our nations wherever we are, and that is it. Kindly subscribe, share and comment. Thank you. Till we meet again.